The title, as I wrote it, shame on the traditional leader that we have in the zoo. Shame on the Oni of Ife, shame on the Oba of Benin, shame on the Obi of Onitsha, and the other traditional ruler that are under them. Shame on them all. Shame on all the whole religious leaders, and shame on every person that want one Nigeria without a reason. You want one Nigeria without a reason, shame on you. Because I don't see a reason why you be wanting one Nigeria. Because I know you don't even have one. Because I was once a part of the zoo. There is nothing that you can account for being in Nigeria. There is nothing. There is absolutely nothing that you can account for saying that you are a member of the zoo. The Zoological Republic of the zoo. There is nothing you can account for. You see, I don't know. These traditional rulers that we have in the zoo, if they don't know their office, it is time we give them a kick out. We don't appreciate people if they are not doing what they need to do. We only appreciate people when they do good things. We appreciate things when they are done the way they are supposed to be done. We have the life of Oba of Oni of Ife. I don't know his function. We don't have light in the zoo. Let us just start with just light. They will not speak because they are taking money and taking first class vehicle from the government. Every 4 years they want to do elections. And I was talking to somebody from Edo State the other day. He was telling me that the Oba of Benin is not a politician. The Oba of Benin is not a politician, and he can collect first class all these government official cars from politicians, but he's not a politician. He gets money from them. He's not a politician, but he will go and visit a prince that come from England, to the zoo. You see, we the youth, we have to wake up, because the elders, they have fed us woefully. They have fed us woefully. The so-called people will say they are our elders. They have fed us in every aspect. They keep on selling us out, because the Oni of Ife will be having a very comfortable apartment, will be having a very fine mansion. Same thing, the Oba of Benin, the Obi of Onitsha, the other traditional leaders, they all have comfortable houses, mansions that they are living. They don't lack electricity, they don't lack anything, because they have plants, they can generate electricity, they can keep their life going on, while we, the masses, we suffer, and we still honor them. I say no to that. We cannot continue to be honoring this bunch of thieves, this obedient slave, because for me they are all slaves. Just imagine the person of the whole Oba of Benin, the caliber of person of the Oni of Ife, the Obi of Onitsha, a common prince of that matter. We come from England. They go and visit him. What a shame. Is it not a shame? Am I lying? A common prince that is not even yet a king came from England, and the whole the person of Oni of Ife, Oba of Benin, Obi of Onitsha, they will go and visit him. They will go and visit him. It's not a slap on our faces. It's not a slap. Is it not a slap? These are the kind of the time we are living, where our traditional leaders, our leaders, they are now the better slave, the one that are working for the slave master. They are the better slaves. They are the better slaves. We like it or not, Nigeria construction is under the colonization of the British, and the constitution is not being written by us, it was written by them too. So whatever system is being operated in that zoo is a system that is being written by your slave master. And if you bow to that constitution, that means you are an obedient slave. Simple as that. You are a slave. If you like the constitution of Nigeria and the way things are going, you are a slave. And if our traditional rulers are okay with the way things are going, okay with the political system, the government system, they are better slaves. They are better slaves. They are better slaves. Until we will continue to tell ourselves the truth, we will continue to suffer in this earth. Until we start to tell ourselves the truth, we the youth, because they have fed us. I don't call these people leaders anymore. I don't call them my leaders anymore. They are slaves who are working for their slave masters. They are slaves who are working for their slave master. And because we are under their rulership, they mess around with us. That is why you see us in Cambodia. Just imagine stupid countries, small country. Cambodia, you see people in India, you see people in Indonesia, you see people in China, you see people even just name in Morocco, you see people in Ghana, you see anywhere, Mali, just name it. And they are killing our people day by day, one way or the other. One way or the other. We have been seeing all the things that have been happening to our brothers and our sisters online. The killings of our brothers and sisters in India. Secretly, somehow the video will come out. Even the other day, the video popped out where two sisters were being tortured in a room. They were being tortured. Maybe they are not even from Nigeria, but as far as I'm concerned, the Africa is a zoo. The same thing applicable to the other African countries. They have all failed. That is why our sisters, our brothers, they are running out for, for greener pasture. And shame on you because you are in Germany, because you are in London, because you are in Holland or Poland, and you are living fine. You think that is all? It is not all. Are you going to run forever? Where is the country that you want to present to your generation, your children? Do you have one? Will you live in Poland forever? Will you live in Holland forever? No. No. You don't have a country. We don't have a country. We have a country where our traditional rulers, I don't want to even mention, do you know why I don't even put the Sultan of Sokoto? Because I don't need to even, acknowledge him or even address him, the Sultan of Sokoto. Because you know why? He's a better cow. He's a better cow. I don't even classify them like human beings because they say that cows are more important than human beings. So I don't need to even put him in the list of the king. I always start with the Oni of Ife, the Oba of Benin, and the Obi of Onitsha. And I've concerned, these are the people on top. So if there is any motion that need to be raised, they are the one that will raise it, and then we invite the other smaller traditional ruler to join them to to pursue to what will benefit the masses. We that are suffering, we that are buying to them. Oba Igwe, may you live long. We are that are Oni of Ife, all these things. We that are bowing to them, they have failed us. They are not been defending us. They have never defended us. Shame on them. Will I even talk about our religious leaders? Those ones, of course, even I'm not among the people that they are leading anyway. But these people, it is a high time that Biafra will be boycotting every church that have to do with all these leaders, all this life of Adeboye, Oyedapo, all this Kumuyi, all these TB Joshua, just name it. Boycott their church. Let their church be fallen because they fail to fight for you. We cannot be giving them our money and they kill us and they don't say anything. They don't say anything. What is the work of our traditional rulers, brothers and sisters? Biafrans, what is the work of our traditional rulers? Those people will say they are the Igwes and the Oba and the Oni. What is their function? What is their function? They will carry Operation Python Dam to the southeast and kill people. You will not see anyone talks. They will not talk. Nobody cares, nobody want to talk, nobody want to do anything. And we still respect them, we still call them our leaders. We still call them our leaders. Traditional rulers supposed to govern over the people. And if for any reason they cannot be able to, meet to the demand, they should quit their office, they should evacuate their office. And if for any reason they want to talk and the government is suppress them, they should make a public announcement and quit. So that somebody who is brave enough will take over the position or even level a revolution. That is what we need in Nigeria. That is what we need. We need people to start speaking. I saw the other guy, they call him Muda Suvina. He was writing that they shame on Naya Delta and shame on Yoruba because they did not support Nnamdi Kanu. Did he say he omitted? The only reason I want to say is he omitted the Oba of Benin because he's from Benin. You see the tribalism. Until if you are afraid to talk, just shut up. Don't talk. If you want to talk, don't exclude anybody. Don't exclude anybody. Don't exclude anybody. I love the message that he preached anyway. That now when I think when Fela was alive, when he was doing his own thing, people were like criticizing him, but now when he's gone, people are acknowledging him. He was like, they said, but Biafra case is a different case because we are divine, and our mission to restore the sovereignty nation of our land, our mother's land, Biafra, it must come to pass because all hands must be on deck. We are peaceful protesters. We don't want war. We don't want violence. We only demand what is rightfully ours. We are doing our peaceful. Who is calling me by this time? No, I have to decline this call. Sorry, people. We are only doing our peaceful protesting. We are agitating for our nature of Biafra. We want referendum. That's all we want. That's all we want. And people are still clamoring for one Nigeria for no reason. That is what pains me. I see so many life of so many of our brothers who are even from the our brothers who are even from who are even some who are living in the states, who are living outside the country, plus the civilization and their awareness. They are still clamoring for one Nigeria. I don't know for what. Who does that? Is it because you are having a better life in that little place you find yourself? Is it because you are into one little job that is, you are catering for your family? Will you run for your homeland forever? And people are afraid to talk. Police are, killing people every day. SARS and their problem, and the government will not hold them responsible for nothing. And we will have to continue like this. For crying out loud, if you are from Igbo, you want to, go for a better position, maybe even to graduate, or maybe look for a barrister, or maybe a son, you have to change your name to be a Yoruba person before you can, play your way out. It is very, very saddening. Very saddening that if you are not having a Yoruba name, you are not qualified for anything in the zoo. If you don't have a Yoruba name, in fact, you are left behind. That is what is playing right now. If you want to, people have been changing their name to be Yoruba names. Of course, they are not Yorubas. The hatred is there already. The marginalization is there already. These people will not change. They will never change. They will never change. That is why we say, no, we can no longer be living like a zoo, like animal, just like the rest of them. We want a nation of our own, where we will not be killing ourselves, but loving ourselves. Because from time to time, till this day, it has not been proven in any angle that the Biafra have been fighting themselves, have been killing themselves. No, we have been living in peace. We are peaceful people. We are peaceful people. We are peaceful people. And all we want is our Biafra nation. All we want is Biafra nation. I am very, very, I'm very disappointed on the people. I mean, people who are even in the states, who are not even in the zoo. They have seen reason why. They have seen what a country look like, what it means to have a country. They have seen it outside the country, but still yet they still want to tag themselves. They want to stick themselves to one Nigeria of 50-something years. No lights, no electricity, no hospital, no schools, no healthcare. Nothing is working. No justice, no peace, no freedom of speech. If you want to talk, you have to be looking about, because they will be coming after you. It's a pity. It's a pity. I say shame on any Igbo person, any person from the so-called South, any Yoruba that is still clamoring for one Nigeria. Shame on them. Shame on them all. Shame on all these Oba of Bini. Shame on Oni of Ife. Shame on the Obi of Onisha. Shame on them all, because they have failed us. Do you know their responsibility to occupy those offices which they are? They have a huge responsibility. They are not taking their responsibility. They are not taking their responsibility. In fact, they even slap us on our face during the visiting of this so-called slave master Charles, because of course he's going to continue from his mother legacy, their ancestor legacy, to continue to suppress us, suppress us to this suffering and smiling that we are. And the life of Oba of Benin, the Oni of Ife, and the Obi of Onitsha, they will leave their palace. They will leave their palace and go and visit a common prince that is not even yet a king. Crown kings will leave their domain and go and visit an idiot that came from the England. It is a pity. It is a pity. It is a pity that our brains have been sleeping for long, and we need to wake them up. We need to wake our brains up. We need to wake up. Of course, Biafrans have woken up. It takes something to be a Biafran. If you are not a Biafran, you are not thinking well. If you are not agitating, you are not thinking well. Your brain is blocked. It needs to be met. It needs to be met because I can't. If there's anybody who is watching who can give me even one reason for one Nigeria, write it and let me see. There is no one reason why we should be even agitated for one Nigeria. There's no one reason. Can you just mention it? Is it for the fact that the bad government have made our life miserable that we have to be running for traveling to all manner of country just to look for greener pastures? Is that the reason why we want one Nigerians? Is that what people... PVC, what is PVC? I don't know what is called PVC, my people. I don't know what is called PVC. All I know is Biafra. All I know is our referendum. And if they don't give it to us, they will get what they want. Because there is time for everything. When you push somebody and you keep on pushing them and you keep on pushing them, it will get to an extent that when they get to the wall, they will bounce back and they will bounce on you. They must bounce back and they will bounce on you. Because too much of everything is not good. We have suffered and smiled for too long. We have suffered and smiled for too long. Have we not been seeing what is going on? Our people being embarrassed, being killed, being maltreated, being sent out in the. Just imagine our numbers of girls have been killed in Saudi Arabia, secretly, hiddenly. Just out of 100%, we will be hardly to be seen like 5% of the video of their killing that are becoming out. Those girls who are being hanged by their slave masters, the Arab who who employ them, who trick them from our land to their place, just promising them employment. Why would they be promising them employment when we don't even have one in the zoo? Just call any person from the zoo and tell that you want to give him a visa to even Monaco. He will be even thinking that he will even be thinking that the place is even in London. He will even be thinking that the place is even in Germany. He will be thinking that the place in America. They are not even informed. We don't have we don't even have anything. Internet is not working. Nothing is working. No education. No history. No information. Nothing is working in the zoo. That is why our sisters. When I mean our sister, you know what I mean. African girls. Nigerian girl, pardon me, Biafra, to use this word. I mean the black race. Our girls are being taken to Saudi Arabia and they are being killed. They are being raped. The master will be forcing them to rape them. And if the wife, by any means, try to find out that his husband wants to sleep with the African girl, she will kill the girl by herself and the man will not do anything about it. It is their country. That is how they roll. That is how they roll. And they will be killing us. They will be killing us. They will be killing us. They'll be killing us. The Oba of Benin that was an ambassador for so many years in, I don't know, but I think he was an ambassador in Italy for so many years. With the civilization, the expose and the everything, he know what is going on in the Western world. How we are being maltreated, how we are being racist, and how we are being killed, and how we are being rejected. And now he came back to to take over his father's throne. What has he done? What has he really done for the masses? What have they all done? These our traditional rulers. What have they done for us? They have done nothing. In fact, they are the ones selling us out. They are the better slave for our slave masters. They are the better slave for our slave masters. With the education, with the ambassadors traveling here and there, coming back home, to take over the kingdom, there is nothing you can prove for it. Your people are dying in numbers. His people are dying in number. His people are dying in number, and he knows. He knows. 100% of Africans making prostitution in Italy, 80% are from just only Edo State. It's very painful. It's very painful. I repeat, 100% of the whole of Africa, not even Nigeria, the whole of Africa making prostitution is in Italy. 80% are only from Edo State. They are from Edo State. What a pity. And the great Oba, the Oba of Benin, he was an ambassador for so many years in Italy. He saw all this thing. He came back to, to take over his father's throne, and he's just sitting. He's not doing anything about it. He's not saying anything about the bad government. He's not saying anything about the bad leadership. He's not saying nothing. And we still owe him respect. I don't respect people that way. I don't respect them. I don't respect people who cannot fight for you. The only reason you wake up and you eat your mama food, you eat your papa's food, and you tell her, thank you, man, thank you, sir, is because he pays your school fees, he take you to hospital when you're sick, he pays, he does everything for you. That is the reason why we tell them, thank you, man. They are taking their responsibility. Once they fail, they have failed. They don't earn the respect anymore. Like they say, honor is given to those who honor is due. And now, it's never my topic anyway, but let me just use the opportunity to say this. And now, because the Oba of Benin has sworn to the Benin people who are trafficking our girls, who are trafficking majority of the girls from Edo State to the Western world to do prostitution, he swore for them that anybody that does it again, they are going to be killed by their ancestor or their tradition. They stop taking their girls, and now they are taking Isoko's girls. They are taking Urobo girls. They are taking girls from Anyoma and Yosha. They are taking Igbo girls who happen to maybe live a little bit close to their terrain. They have left their girls. They are not taking our girls because they are afraid of the juju that they have sworn for them. Now they are taking our girls. The question is that are these people of Edo who never want to retire from prostitution? Are they destined to be prostitutes? It baffles me, because do you know why it pains me most? Now they are not taking Biafrans because they are taking my people. They are taking Urobo girls. They are taking Isoko girls. Now they are people they are recruiting for new prostitution because they are done with their own people. Now it is our people they are taking. It is our people they are not taking for prostitution. Are you people destined to be prostitutes? Are you people destined to, terminate and damage the image of the black race? Every race have prostitute. For my place, they have prostitute, but it's not the way it is. Like in their own case, they take the prostitution to be government work. They take it to be responsibility. They take it to be religion. They take it to be everything. They took prostitution to be everything. I am ashamed to be called an African man because of the way we are taking, the way our government have run us down to the ground, that we don't have respect. I was talking to a colleague in my working place yesterday, and the other guy was telling me that I ran from my country, I run away from my country, where I have a lot of girls, like the way he was saying, permit me to say it. He was talking to me. He said that I run from my country. Now I came to Europe. Europe is very cold. My country is warm. The sun is very beautiful. The rain falls. It's very refreshing. I have more friends in Africa than I have here in Europe. I make more fun in Africa than I have here in Europe. And while he was saying all this thing, a colleague told him that he now said that I have a lot of girls, like I have so many girlfriends in Africa. Yet the other colleague said, yeah, in Africa, Noah says. Noah Fiki gift in Africa. This is what they said about Africa, that we Africa, all we have is sex and sex, because this is what they teach them. And our leaders who are grabbing this power to control the weight of Africa, they have failed us woefully that we can't even challenge the Western and where they mock us. We can't even challenge them. Did I say anything? I did not say anything when he told me that. When he told me that in Africa it's only sex that we have, I did not say anything. What am I going to say? Did I run from my country to look for greener pastures? Yes, I ran out because the zoo, which is Africa, the zoo, which is Nigeria, they have failed us. And there are still a number of people right now in Lagos sleeping close to the embassy, waiting for German visa, waiting for Italian visa, waiting for any type of visa. Just name it. Just name it. Is it not a shame? Is it not a shame that we either we are prostitutes or we are internet fraudsters? Is it not a shame? And you are still clamoring for one Nigeria. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed? Since our political leaders have failed us, our religious leader, of course, they are all about their tithes and their offering, deceiving people every day in the name of Jesus, which never existed. They are fed up woefully. Now we put them at the corner. Our traditional rulers, which we look up to them that, oh, these people, they are the one who is holding the custom and the tradition of the land, that it will never be lost. They are afraid to speak. I tell you, the Oni of Ife, the Oba of Benin, the Obi of Onisha, Speak, for the people shall back you up. Speak, for we are behind you. But if you don't speak, shame on you. Shame on you. You will be like that forever, and another man will dethrone you, because nothing lasts forever. Oppression never lasts forever. Evil, it cannot last forever. It cannot last forever. If they continue like this, one day somebody will take over their throne. Of course, somebody is going to take over their throne one day. Just one day, my people. One day, Biafrans. One day. See, this Biafran struggle is a very wide something. It's a very big something. Many hands need to be on deck. Those should be agitating for their Benin kingdom. Of course, this wounded civilian have just started his own agitation. I saw it about 2 weeks ago after I posted about him that he should divert his energy that he's using, to say all trash about our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He should divert it and bring his people on board and agitate for their kingdom. Because this is not time to be gossiping. Because Africa, they like gossiping a lot. That's what they enjoy doing. When people are busy building, trying to, create more job, people are just gossiping, trying to say, he did not do it well. I wish he did it this way. It will be a little bit more better. But you, what is your own plan? You don't have a plan. They don't have a plan. You can, I see you. Who is this smart Harbor? I can see you. You can say that again. With your name, I know that you are from Edo. So why won't you be saying that? Am I lying? Am I not lying? Am I lying that the Oba of Benin have failed woefully? Am I lying? When he was the ambassador in Italy for so many years, they see what did happen for Italy. They see say how all of Nigeria turned to prostitutes. They see has he ever spoken? Have he ever spoke about the bad government of Nigeria? What is his duty as a king? If he don't know his duty, maybe we should tell him, and I will tell them, Oba Obini, Oni of Ife, Obi Onitsha, if they don't know their duty to occupy those traditional positions, they should quit their position. And shame on them all. Shame. I said shame. I'm not missing words, and I'm not afraid of any of them, because they have failed. They have said your future. They have said your future, and we are trying to retain ours. And if you don't want to be part of it, shut the fuck up and get the hell out. The gods of Africa, the gods of Biafra land, they have given us the authority to speak to those stupid and naive and fearful and cowardice of leaders that we have, who are our ancestors are like, hey, see this one, and king can be this one. Hey, this one and king, so look at what my children are doing. My people are dying in number. Do you know that people who are dying in Mediterranean Sea, do you know that it is they are being killed by the Nigerian government? They are being killed by your kings. All your kings, they are being killed by them, because you know why? Those kings are in those positions to make sure that life is good for every person. And if life is not good, what is their duty? They have to call, on all the people who are in top to make sure that they adjust the system in a way that will favor anybody. And if they are not doing it, they have failed. And shame on them. Shame on them all. I don't want to even talk about the Christianity, the traditional, the religious leader that much, because those people, they are scarlet. Those people, they are the most stupid human being on earth. They can just talk about tithe and office. I need somebody that will give us 1 billion. If you see that, oh, that your hand cannot reach 1 billion, and if it is 500,000 that you have, come and put it in the altar. Where is it? If a normal thinking person can think very well, how can you even earn 1 billion all your life? Even working from childhood, how can you earn 1 billion? Talk less of donating it just once like that. A normal thinking human being that his brain is working, how can he be thinking that somebody will be having 1 billion that they want to give to a church? How much are you earning? For you to know that your pastors, your religious leaders, they are thieves. That is why they can ask you to come and sow a seed of 1 billion. How will you get that kind of money? The money that is meant for the masses, that they know, of course, that they have stolen, they know that they want to collect their own share. That is why they will say that some people should stand up for 1 billion, 500,000 million. That is half a billion. If I'm right, if I'm correct with my arithmetics, it is only thieves that can say that. Just for example, right now, maybe I see, maybe I'm a pastor here in the Western world, and I say somebody should stand up and she should give me, should donate let me bring somebody in. That he should bring euro. How on earth will I expect somebody to have 100,000 euro? How possible? How much is it earning a month? How much is he earning a month? It is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible. Hey, comrade, I salute, sir. I salute, sir.
I greet you, my brother, Professor.
Thank you,
How
sir.
you doing?
I did fine, sir.
Man, you have touched a lot of issues, my brother. You have spoken well.
Thank you, sir.
And you know one thing about this, you know one thing about the Nigeria condition and everything concerning Nigeria is the more you are trying to walk away, the more you see things that will make you mad.
Of course.
You understand? The more you are trying to keep quiet, the more you see things that will make you go insane. You have touched a lot of issues. And I hope that this thing we do talk about all the time, I hope it gets sink into our people. Do you understand me? Our traditional rulers, do you know, if you are traditional ruler, whom the whole Ofo, Ogu, and the whole power of the village is in his hands. If he fell, that means the people are in trouble.
Are in trouble. And if he fail to speak, he don't know his work. If he fail to take action, he or she does not know his or her work. Continue, brother.
Good. That is the state of our traditional rulers right now. You can see the quietness in them. You can see how they keep quiet as if nothing is happening and there is evil. Evil is perpetrating in the land.
Evil is everywhere.
These traditional rulers, I don't care their name, they have failed. They have failed. Sometimes I want to use Africans. Africa as a whole. I don't want to use Nigeria or Biafra or Ghana. I want to use Africa as a whole. Show me one African traditional that is speaking out now, loud now. Which country? Show me one country. They just all keep quiet as if nothing is happening. Because why? The politicians keep sorting them out behind the scene, keep pushing money into their hands. And I keep asking, what kind of atmosphere, what kind of environment are we trying to live for the future generation to come? We are trying to live a disastrous atmosphere for the future generation. Dangerous atmosphere for the children unborn, because when they come, they will inherit all these things that is undone, and then they will begin to suffer. Africans are in trouble, and it is only the youth that should come up and take the bull by the horns.
You are very right. You are very right. Let me. I did not cut you short. Let me say something. I listened to wounded civilian talking about the agitation of Edo Kingdom, the Benin Kingdom. You know what he said? He said that they have to go and meet Baba. He then meet Baba. If Baba said that, we say, Baba, I'll see you. See how the thing be you. We want our country you. But if Baba say no, we'll come live and first. Does it mean that the Oba of Benin have the destiny of everybody in his hand? In this critical condition? It is not done. That is why I love Biafran. We trash everybody the way it's supposed to be. If the Obi of Onitsha, they fuck up, we go tell and say, guy, you they fuck up. Sit down. If you don't know your work, quit the throne. My people are dying. Our people are dying. Is it because your children are overseas? They are enjoying? Is it because nothing come to your people are not keep your time in the streets?
Respect is given. Respect is earned, not given. Respect is earned, not given.
Oh,
that is why in Igbo land, we all know that it's very hard for us to bow down for a king, because they say Igbo don't believe in king. We don't believe in, because respect is earned, not given.
It's not given.
The Obi of Onitsha and all the traditional rulers in Igbo land has failed. And that is why we forget, maybe we are speaking from abroad today, but tomorrow we shall be in that land.
We shall be in our mother's land.
Somebody like me will be in the forefront. My brother, you go watch it, when you go set, you go watch the videos. You know me very well. They see my videos. They see. Don't think I'm just speaking for internet alone, and maybe I'm speaking on Facebook. When I get to that land, that Igbo land, I will be among men. I will be among men that will decimate the traditional rulers. I will be. You watch the video wherever you are. As long as life day, you go see them, because you see these people that call traditional rulers. They have been bought over by politicians. I don't want to talk about religious leaders. Exactly. They are not leaders. They are religious looters. They care only about their tithe and offerings. And I tell you what, you see those churches in Biafra land, half of them will be turned to factory when Biafra come. Half of those churches will turn to factory, because you can't tell me that in every street you have 10 different churches. Still yet, there's evil in the land.
Making all type of noises, causing unrest.
Before you mention 5 pastors in Africa, you are mentioning 3 from Nigeria. Watch their names. Big, respected pastors, religious leaders. They are in Nigeria. But upon all their miracles, upon all their powerful, the evil in Nigeria is beyond, has gotten everybody up to here. Everybody is crying in Nigeria. When we have Joshua, we have Pastor Chris, we have Johnson Suleiman, we have. Name them. How many do you want to mention?
Brother, all those miracles,
anointing, their handkerchief is anointing. Even the sweat that come from that drop from their body is anointing, and it's still yet evil. Brother, is in the land.
Those pastors, let me tell you something. Those miracles you see, they are arranging miracle with their small shine when they carry for corner. Nothing. Ask yourself why Africa is suffering, but we have religion and God on our head. Why are we suffering? Because we fail.
I keep asking these people that give them this, whether we call them tradition, native doctors or babalawo or whatever we call them, that give them this power to perform all these miracles. Why can't they use this power, this same power, to rebrand the system of that land? Do you understand me?
They will not.
They will not. Because they are after their own stomach. Because even the native doctors or babalawo or whatever we call them, they care about what they will get. My brother, I tell you what, nobody can save Nigeria, not even this Germany we are in. Nobody can. I have spoken this to them one-on-one. I tell them, say Nigeria, not even them, not even Angela Merkel can save Nigeria from destruction. And we are going this agitation, we have been doing it peacefully, and we are running out of patience. And when the time comes, Nigeria has pushed us to not they are pushing us to the wall. They have pushed us to the wall, and we are bouncing back. In 2019, we are bouncing back. And this thing they are pushing, this thing they are looking for, it will not be only in Biafra land, because we are going to unleash hell in every corner of Nigeria. It doesn't matter where that. My brother, I don't want to talk about myself, because me and I too believe in myself. You see Nigeria, the only thing that can save Nigeria is division. Divide Nigeria
and let's go our way.
Because in the first place, Nigeria, we are not one. They were not one.
We have never been one people.
If you marry a woman, it should be an agreement between two of you. When Nigeria wasn't an agreement between the components that make up that one Nigeria, it wasn't an agreement. It was by force, and this force was done with gun. It was with gun. A lot of people has to be killed for them to bring Nigeria together. All we know that is that Nigeria was formed, amalgamated in 1914. But the British came before 1914. They came in 1806. They started this criminality, killing, destroying, imprisoning, raping our people. Before it got to 1914, before the full amalgamation began, they have to kill a lot of people to bring Nigeria one. And look at that, Nigeria is not working today. Look at the destruction that the British has done to the black race. A lot of people has died in Nigeria because Nigeria is never one. Do you understand me? And I keep telling Britain, for the sake of Biafra, they will fall. For the sake of 5 million people that were killed in Biafra land during the Civil War, Britain will fall. For the sake of our youth that is dying on Mediterranean Sea and the desert, trying to make their way to Europe, British embassy, British empire will fall. I'm telling you, for the sake of this youth that is dying every day across the world, anywhere in the world, look at Nigeria, look at the youth of the so-called Nigerians languishing in prison in every corner of the earth.
Every
Look
corner
at
of the
the
earth.
number of people dying in Mediterranean Sea and desert trying to get to Europe. What caused it? Nigerian condition caused it. And because of the death of this youth, I proclaim that British Empire will fall.
He
For the
said,
sake of women and children that were starved to death during Biafran War, British Empire will fall. And no one, European Union can never save Britain. No one is coming to save Britain because Britain is the people that keep us in this condition today. Had it been that they live, God created everybody and placed them in their own kind. God created Europe and makes ice, snow to fall on it and make it to be cold for their own nature, for their own good. God created Africa to make rain and sun to shine there very high for our own nature. God created Middle East and make it desert for the inhabitants of the Middle East to live there for their own kind. But man said no. What God has made is not good. We have to make it in our own. Look at how they balkanize Africa. It was in this Berlin. It was in this Berlin, this Germany, me and you are living today. It was in this Berlin, the whole Europeans circled and they share Africa like meat. They share Africa like goat meat. Everyone choose the country they like. And look at Africa today. Africa is disorganized. Fear everywhere, dishonesty everywhere, jealousy, envy everywhere in the life of our youth. Because why? 400 years of slavery that blood is still running.
It's still running.
The blood is still running. How many years did you come out of slavery? You expect, okay, look at, okay, somebody is 1 year old. Let me give you an example. Somebody is 1 year old and you throw him in prison and he spent 50 years in prison and you bring him out. And do you expect that kind of person to live normal again? After spending his life in prison for 50 years,
he'll be traumatized.
He'll be traumatized. That the way he will behave himself, you yourself will think that this guy. So you know that something is wrong with this guy. That is the situation of black man today. If you bring down your eyes and look down the way we behave, you will know that this is not ordinary. You will see your own friend or brother jealousing you, envying you for no reason. When you look at him, you ask yourself, what have you done to this person? You will see that you have never done anything wrong to him or her. Do you understand me? But the jealousy and the envy and greedy is running in his blood against you. That is the slavery that is coming from the blood that has been transpired from slavery. Do you understand me? But I tell you what, Biafra is coming to conquer all these wars. Biafra is coming to conquer because anything that is, I keep telling Nigeria, they should thank God that they have somebody like Nnamdi Kanu who is very patient, very patient upon everything that has been done to him.
Brother, you will continue. Let me say something. I want to say it again. Shame on the Oni of Ife, the Oba of Bini, Obi of Onisha. Shame on all the old religious leaders from the Oga to the below. Shame on every Nigeria that is clamoring for Nigeria, but he or she don't have a reason of saying he want one Nigeria. Fulani are killing us. We don't have road. We don't have nothing is working. Our people are dying. We are running head-scatter to different countries to seek for help, and you still want one Nigeria. I say shame on you. Nnamdi Kanu, we should give him all the accolade that he deserves, because he's doing the work of the traditional rulers, the religious rulers, political rulers, everybody put together. I say Nnamdi Kanu he going to be blessed. He is a blessing, and he will live forever in our hearts. He has done it all. He has said what he have done, what a man supposed to do. Just imagine what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said that, imagine our guests in the home, there's nobody to marry them. All the boys, they have run to abroad and married to white ladies, married to old women, married to fat women, all in the name of, trying to survive. Because why? The leaders, they have scattered our zone, they have scattered our country, they have disordered us. So we run to the country. Nnamdi Kanu is concerned that our guests are in the village, in the city, in the zoo. There's nobody asking for their hand in marriage. They are praying in the church. Meanwhile, their husband is in overseas. Your husband that is in overseas, will he come back to marry you when he is still there trying to survive? You see how it works? So even girls to be involved, because Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for your future. You that is looking for a husband, Nnamdi Kanu said that he need to fight for us so that we come back to marry you at home. To marry you at home. You are looking for husband in the church. Husband is not in the church. Continue, brother. Sorry.
Don't see when you are making a live video like this, don't look about the negative comments, the negative energies that's coming from behind.
You understand me? I also want to move me.
Yeah, sometimes I go live. When I go on Facebook Live, I don't read. When I see negative energy coming from someone in the name of comment, I don't look at them, because those energies are not for me. You understand me? I am very optimistic and positive and real in what I'm doing. Do you understand me? I did not come into Biafra struggle to make friends.
Of course.
I did not come into Biafra struggle to make money. I did not come into Biafra struggle for you to like me. I came into Biafra struggle to die for what I believe. If it is my blood that will bring Biafra, I tell the world, come and take me. Take me as a sacrificial lamb, but let my people be free. Let my people be free. I'm about a few days from now, I will release a video. I will call on world governing bodies. I will call in that video. I'm going to call the European Parliament. I'm going to call the international community. I'm going to call out the UN. I'm going to call out the AU. I'm going to call out all the world governing bodies. I will present myself as a sacrificial lamb. If I'm the one that will be killed today and Biafra will come, let them come and take me. Because you see, Biafra is more important to me than life itself. Because my life is meaningless if Biafra doesn't come. My life I'm just living, but I'm not living. I'm just existing because why Biafra have not come. When Biafra finally restored, that is when I will start living. For now, I'm just existing. I'm really possessed by the spirit of Biafra. I'm very, very demonized and possessed by the spirit of Biafra, as you are seeing me so. And if it is my blood that
should bear with him, I think his network is being interrupted. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I'm back. So I'm going to call out the world governing body, even this German government. I'm going to call out to them. I'm not hiding my face. When I make videos, I tell them. Do you understand me? So
you bear with him. Yeah, continue.
See, some people are afraid. Why will I talk? If I talk now, they will come and carry me. Some people think I'm just a Duro. I'm just a Duro person in Germany or in Europe. I don't have document. When I speak out now, they will come and deport me. My brother, nobody is deporting you because you are saying the truth. You think the government of the world are so foolish?
See, brother. I'm not Igbo, but on a make evil now, make it look where if they not, you know, if they see, you don't know, if you look person that they deport, you know, if they see and you know they know them, they don't know them. Okay. And who they would fear deport self? Are you alive? You are talking about. Are you alive? Do you have a country? Do you have a country? Do you have respect? Do you have respect on your on your race? Do you have respect? You're talking about what the fuck? Who give a fuck about Europe? I'll be saying it. Who give a goddamn fuck about Europe? I'm here in a land that the winter's fall is never good for my skin. It's never good for my system. I'm fucking, you know, angry with it. I'm pissed off with even Europe. I swear to God Almighty, I'm pissed off. It's not because they are chasing me or nothing, but I'm pissed off. If I have a peaceful place, I swear to God, I go back to Biafra land. When talk about deport, what do you help? How much did they earn when they work? After they don't pay tax, all this stuff, pay house rent, pay this one, how much you remain? People don't there for year for city when I did for year, 30 years, 38 years. The boy they live like nothing. Okay, food is assurance, house is assurance. What else? You just be working and eating and paying house rent. What a life. A messed up life. You know they say they go for Germany for year. Eh? Is this a kind of lifestyle? Even though it's supposed to be so, let us be investing this energy we are investing here, working our own land, building our land, and be paying house rent and be eating. Continue, brother.
We are out of our homeland today in this large number everywhere across the globe. We are in this large number out of the country because the country is not working. Guy, if the country is working, me and you will not be here today.
You want to tell me?
All of you watching me from abroad, no matter, I don't know the country you are watching us from. I don't know the country you are watching us from. We are in large number outside Nigeria today because Nigeria is not working. If it is working, we will be in Nigeria doing what we know best, doing our proper job, paying our tax in Nigeria. Go on.
Permit me to say something. You know, thank you. Do you know that our brothers from Igbo land, Edo land, the whole of Niger Delta, Yoruba, who are in prison in Austria, Italy, Germany, London, America, name it, just Canada, they can form a smaller country like Gambia. I'm telling you, the prison is full with our brothers. They are full. The prisons are full. Why are they in the prison? Because they come here, maybe one way or the other, they indulge themselves in illegal practice, and they are in the prison. Who caused it? Is it not the bad government? And you are still proud of this government that is killing your own brothers, that is making life unbearable for you, that is making you not to have common respect among the other races. Is it not a shame? Nnamdi Kanu is doing the work that your traditional ruler is supposed to do. Nnamdi Kanu is doing the work that your religious leader is supposed to do. Nnamdi Kanu is doing what your government is supposed to do. And still here you have your smelly mouth to trash him, to say all type of garbage that you can say. Just imagine the shame on the Oni of Ife, the shame on the Obi of Onisha, the shame on the Oba of Bini. I did not mention the Sultan of Sokoto. The reason I don't mention the Sultan of Sokoto is that he is an animal already. They value cow more than human beings. So I don't even, classify them as human beings. So that's why if you see my message, I even minus them. I minus them out because Sultan of Sokoto, whatever it's called, he is one of the most biggest cow and zoo because he take like one. He is one of these people who are, persuading, engineering and fueling this killing and the crisis of religion in the zoo. You understand me? So Nnamdi Kanu is doing all their work and they owe him, thank you, sir. They owe him support. And shame on them all that a common prince that is not even a king, a son to a queen, will come from his own stupid country because his mother is a prostitute. This is why I even love the Western world, because they give you freedom. I can say Queen Elizabeth is a prostitute, and I have my reason. If you want me to explain the reason why I say Queen Elizabeth is a prostitute, don't worry. I live in Germany. I'm not hidden. Of course, if they want to locate me, they can locate me. Then take me to Al Jazeera, take me to CNN, take me to any BBC. Let me tell the world why I say Queen Elizabeth is a prostitute. I will not say it now. Queen Elizabeth is a prostitute, and his son, Charles, who is a slave master, came to Nigeria, and the Obi of Onisha, the Oba of Bini, and the Oni of Ife, they were very stupid and foolish enough to leave their throne and go and meet a common prince. What a shame. They have maybe a successful meeting of their slave master, who is a prince, and kings are going to, oh, I shake my head. This is time Africa need to wake up. We need to be saying the truth and wake up. If not, we will perish. And we will not perish because we that have the spirit of Biafra, we have the spirit of our awakeness, we that have this spirit of no, which will restore our dignity and restore our race. Because our ancestors, they are crying in their world beyond that our children are led astray. Our children are being reduced to nothing. They are afraid and they are ashamed of all these traditional rulers. Brother, continue.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my good brother, Professor. You know, you have written your name in gold. You might not know what exactly you are doing now. You and other comrades. You guys have written your names in gold. That will be remembered someday. If not, even though you are not a reward for all the things you are doing, these videos will be on the internet. The next generation will dig one day. They will be digging on the internet. They will find all these videos, and they will know that someone like you spoke out in time of great moral conflict. You know, like I reminded our people last time, Martin Luther King, Jr., may his soul rest in peace. He said, the hottest place in hell is reserved for those who remain neutral in a time of great moral conflict. The hottest place in hell is reserved for those who remain neutral in a time of great moral conflict. And this is the time of great moral conflict. And people are keeping quiet, believing that after all, it's not my business. If I keep quiet, I'm saying it's not my business. You keep quiet, it's not. Everybody keep quiet and pretend as if all is well when all is not well.
All is not well.
The evil will keep up rising and nobody will talk. Who did the job? After all, it is written. I know it did not happen, but let me make a reason out of it. When Jesus said, when God asked, who shall we send and who will go for us? And Jesus rose up and said, Father, send me. He volunteered himself. I'm not saying that it happened. It's a parable, but it's a case of study. It's something to emulate. It's something to learn from. Somebody must go and do the job, even if he died. He become a sacrifice. Thomas Sankara did it in his own time. You understand me? Nelson Mandela was thrown in prison for many years. Dr. King, that is Dr. King, he did it. I'm talking of Martin Luther King. He's a doctor. He was a pastor too. He did it in Minnesota. He rose up against the oppressor, against the almighty America who are oppressing the black in America. Martin Luther King, Jr., Malcolm X, and other great men rose up and said, no, the injustice is too much. You cannot be killing us like this. And they march peacefully in the streets until justice is served. Somebody must do this job. And I have beat my own chest and said, I will be among men that will do this job. Everybody must not be a freedom fighter. Everybody must not be a freedom fighter. But respect those who are doing the freedom, who are doing the fighting for you.
Exactly.
Respect those who come out.
For once, people respect him. He's doing your work. He's fighting for you. He's fighting for you. You don't know.
That is what I keep, that it makes me mad when the people you are trying to liberate from mental slavery and bondage has turned around to accuse you, has turned around to fight you. Respect those who are doing this freedom fighting for you, because tomorrow you will be free, your children will be free, and everything about you shall be free. Your lineage shall be free because of the sacrifice of these men who has bring out themselves to fight for you. Because if I'm in the front tomorrow, anybody that stand in my way When I'm in the front, I don't recognize family. You see, when I'm fighting for freedom for Biafra, when I'm making Biafra comment or anything, I don't look after family, because even you, that is my own blood brother, or my own blood sister, or my own father, my own mother, or no matter how you related to me, if you are against Biafra, you are my worst enemy. You consider yourself my worst enemy. Once I find this talk from you, you talk rubbish against Biafra. That moment, no matter my relationship with you, I kill it. Do you understand me? That is the way I am. I even told my mom, I told my brothers, don't go out and vote on the election day. Don't you dare go out and vote. If you vote, any of you that I found out that vote will be disowned by me forever and ever. Me and you will have nothing to do again. Do you understand me? That is the spirit I possess. You understand me? Ahead. I don't look back. Since I joined this struggle in 2015, I have never looked back. Even though as our leader was missing for a year plus, I did not look back. Ahead. Now Biafra they look. No be Nnamdi Kanu they look. I'm not looking at Nnamdi Kanu. I'm looking at Biafra. Because Biafra is what I'm fighting for. Do you understand me? So if we have almost 300 people watching us here live now. If you are one of those people among all of you that is watching us live now, if you are among those people that believe in one Nigeria, if you are one of those people that believe in one Nigeria, you are a baboon or a monkey. Choose one. These are two different species of animal, baboon and monkey. Choose one. That is who you are. If you believe in one Nigeria, you are a baboon or a monkey.
Why I can't call you a dog. What do you want Nigeria for? What Nigeria have benefited you? What have Nigeria done for you? Is it turning your life from fire to fire? We should think, before we judge somebody, we should think about, okay, Nnamdi Kanu is making 100% big points. Continue, brother. Continue. Oh, I think his internet has been interrupted. Okay, continue. Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. Like Cindy Bless, who has been commenting rubbish. He is a product of Nigeria. By their fruit we shall know them. You see, the product of Nigeria doesn't hide itself. Once you see a Nigerian, a blooded one Nigerian, you see it by their action, by their character, by their write-up, by their talks, you know that this person is a Nigerian. Once you convert from Nigeria and being rebirthed and being reborn and baptized by the spirit of Biafra. When you speak, people listen to you, they know that human being is talking.
Human being is talking.
The spirit of Nigeria one Zugeria has left you. Now you become a full-time human being. When you become a Biafra, you become a full-time human being. When you talk, people listen. That is it. You can't be claiming that you are a Nigerian. In this 21st century, you can't be claiming that you are a Nigerian.
Want to be a better slave.
Nigeria has never worked. It is not working now. It has never worked. It is not working now. When is it going to work? When is Nigeria going to work? It will never work, because Nigeria is like a company owned by Britain, owned by white people. You are not ashamed to call yourself a Nigeria.
In Nigeria,
a white man owns you. The same way you buy a dog, a puppy, and you call puppy Dangote. That dog, all the days of his life, that dog will be, when you call Dangote, that dog will run to you. That is the same way British created Nigeria and called them Nigerians. And when you mention, anywhere you mention Nigeria today, they know that you are a product of Britain.
Yeah, a product of slavery. A product of slavery.
You are a product of slavery. You understand me? Because it's difficult for me to tell somebody that I'm even though when I being asked in my workplace, I tell them Biafra.
Let me give a little story. You just mentioned something right now. I met about 2 weeks ago. I met one of my Kenyan brother. You know, we met in the city. So we just discussing. He was like, "Hey, which country are you from that time?" I said Biafra. He said, "What?" I said Biafra. I'm from Biafra land. He said Biafra land. I said, "Yeah." I said Biafra land. I said, "Google it, you will see it." So he Googled immediately. No, we have internet. He Googled it. He saw the place. Oh, is that me? Are they having who is ruling? Is it a president? I say it's a king. It's a king. So, see, it may be a Kenyan person, but I've just preached the gospel of Biafra. That is how we ought to be doing. Nigeria is a product of Britain and some of the Awokun brothers. Brother, listen, some of the Awokun brothers who are still, clamoring for one Nigeria, and they are preaching about the slavery doctrine and their religion. So it's like you're being confused. If you say the slavery master religion is not good, definitely his country, his a company that is built that you are living in is of no use. It's of no use. So because I don't want to make anybody, I see some of their working brothers who I know that they are working, but they are still clamoring for one Nigeria. What a shame! I'm telling you, it affects me personally.
I know some of them too. But
tell me, brother, I like for you.
They are awoken sleeping. They are see, you can awoken person as still believe in one Nigeria. That means you are not, a part of you are still sleeping. A part of you. You are woke. That's maybe if they divide it into two, one part is awoken, the other side is still sleeping.
Exactly.
Yes. If you are working and you still believe in one Nigeria, that means you are not awoken.
Brother, let me ask a question. I will say something like a question, then you deliberate on it. Understand me? I was so paranoid, and I said something about our so-called traditional rulers, all the old kings and the Oba, the Oni, or the Obi, them, the Igwe, and the Eze, them. They are not serving us. And I was so angry, and somebody said, hey, don't say something bad about the king. Why wouldn't I say something bad about a king that have failed to take his responsibility, and due to the fact that he has failed to take his responsibility, I am suffering. You are suffering. Our brothers and sisters, they are dying in numbers every day. We should be clapping for him. We should be singing praises for him. I don't do that. Who does that? Who does that?
Look. See, one thing you should know. Even in the Bible, where they said that Judas Iscariot sold Jesus £3. Sold Jesus. Let me say, sold Jesus
for anything. Just mention anything.
Yeah.
Let's say 30 pieces of silver, something like that.
Whatever, he sold Jesus. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Even if it is confirmed true that Judas Iscariot sold Jesus, there are some people who will still be on the side of Judas.
I feel you.
Believe you me. You understand me? You haven't seen an armed robber who has stolen money from bank, kill a lot of people. When he's finally caught, some people will still be on his side, asking for mercy on his behalf, telling they should not kill him. That is it. Even in this present generation, in this present dispensation, there are people who will still be on the side of oppressors for their own detriment. These kind of people are confused to their bone marrow. They are confused to their own detriment. Our traditional rulers, I have grown up to speak the truth in front of somebody without minding his qualification, his level of intellectual, or the position he occupied. I take those positions out and keep it at the corner and look right into your eyes and speak the truth. I have grown up to the extent I don't fear death. Professor, believe you me, I tell myself every day, if death should come, I will welcome death with all my heart. I will say, death, thank you very much. Even if it is this night, if death come to me, I will welcome death. I have come to the level or to the state of not fearing even death at any time. So when you conquer the fear of death, when you conquer the fear of the spirit of death or the fear of death, then you become full-time human being. Then you begin to speak the truth without fear or favor. Do you understand me? You see, fear It's a state of mind. Oh,
Of
if
course.
I say this now, how will he know how he will feel? If I say that now, how will he know how? And you know what you want to say is the truth, but you are afraid. That fear is in you. The fear is in you, but now you are afraid. If I say it now, how to hell, how he will feel? To hell, how he will feel? Speak the truth. And I tell people on the process of speaking the truth, offend no one. Just respect everybody. Respect every man, no matter their size, no matter their height, no matter their level, their qualification, their level of influence. Respect even though it's your junior, respect them. Have that respect for every man that walks on this earth. But on the process of having respect for man, fear no man. Fear no man. As you see me, so I don't fear any man. Professor, I fear no one. I tell you, I beat my chest every day and look at myself in the mirror. I say, I fear no man, but I respect everyone. I respect you, even though I senior you with 20 years. Even my own junior brothers, even our last born, I still have respect for him. That is the level I operate. I respect everyone. But you see, as Angela Michael did here, if I meet him one-on-one, God take my life. If I have something to tell her face to face and I'm afraid of telling her, God take my life that day. Do you understand me? I have conquered fear itself. Me. I have conquered fear itself. I have conquered death. And I tell death, if you come, I go with you. I'm not afraid. I will be happy to go. Do you understand me? That is why I fight for Biafra with my own life. I put my own life on the line for the cause of Biafra. Forget about that we are going about for the agitation peacefully and going to rallies in peace, and we are being killed in Nigeria and all that. We are still letting the world know that we are peaceful people. We are very civilized people. We can compete with the world in the international level, in the global. The Biafrans can compete the world in the global level, in the peace of the world. Biafrans can compete with the world. Biafrans are civilized people. We are not barbaric like the Hausa Fulani. We are not barbaric like the Hausa Fulani. We are civilized people in nature. We are peaceful in nature. You see, when you hear people talk, they say you cannot do anything. Even when they kill you, you cannot do anything. Even when they destroy the house of your leader and kill many people, you cannot do anything. Today you are still talking about Biafra. I tell them, watch and see. When the Biafrans resolved in taking arms, when the Biafrans resolved in taking arms to face the Nigerian military one-on-one, then you will know that Boko Haram, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, all these powerful groups in the world are child's play. They are child's play to what will happen if Biafran decide to take up arms. I hope the world will be alive and witness it. It's better they give us Biafra in peace and let there be peace in every corner of the earth. Because if Biafra resolve to take up arms, even this Germany, any zoo organization found will be destroyed. Do you understand me? That is the way we are going to operate. You don't have respect for traditional rulers because they have failed the people they have sworn an oath to govern. The traditional rulers are like the governors. They are the prince. They are the chief priests of the land. When they have failed you, you have zero respect for them because respect is earned, not given. I have no respect for Obi of Onitsha. I will make a video personally for Obi of Onitsha. I will call him out, and I hope he watched that video. Obi of Onitsha, who for now he is present. That is for Igbo land. He is the well-known and recognized traditional ruler. But he is not my traditional ruler because he is with the side of oppressor. He is with the side of Nigerian government. You understand me?
Of course, because the British, our colonized master. And if you are working for them, or people who are oppressing us, that means you are working for your slave masters. It is simple as that. Oh, I can defend it anywhere. Coming to Al Jazeera, I will do the arithmetic. The British, they have colonized us, they have slaved us for many years, and they give us a company instead of a country, you know, which we are operating in, and they are using us. And our kings are working and trapping on us. If they are working, if they are stealing our destiny for them, and you know, to get a little token, and we are left behind. And you tell me to give them respect, and you don't see that they are better slaves. They are better slaves because you are working for a slave master. Our British not our slave masters. They are. If you are working for them, who are you? A better slave. A better slave, brother. A better slave.
I don't call them slave. Calling British slave master is to elevate their status. You see, using the word slave master to address the criminality perpetuated against the black race is to elevate the British, okay, and the Europeans.
Okay, I will say sorry to everybody for that one. I don't know it all.
Even Lugard himself, you don't use Lord Lugard to attribute to a criminal.
Do you see when I say Queen Elizabeth is a prostitute? I never misword. I only use it because, of course, they were slave master back in the days. That's why I say it. But of course, she is a prostitute, and I can let her come and take me. I'm in Germany. I'm not hiding, and I will explain the reason what a prostitute means and how I understand prostitute. Nonsense. He's the one that is keeping us in all this mess, and he expect me what first they don't kill finish. What did they fear him for? Now life would they live so? Now life would they live so?
Even Queen Elizabeth, why wouldn't you call her any name you want? Because even she knows that Buhari is dead. He sent out a condolence message to the people of Nigeria. He said that the death of Buhari came to them by surprise. I read the condolence message written by Queen Elizabeth. I read it. I just read it. It was second. He said the death of Buhari come to them by surprise. Do you understand me? The British government knows that Buhari is dead, and they are the one who worked on an imposter, Jubril. They brought the resemblance. Like people, when people see me, they say, you know, somebody saw me the other day. Say he just run to me and say, are you a brother to Charles Okocha Okraf? This guy.
Okocha. Accolade man, Mr. Accolade.
Accolade, Mr. Accolade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody wrote me and say, are you his bro? Many people, not even 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, so, definitely you look like him. I wanted to even say the same thing too.
Exactly. Even I posted a picture one day in Facebook. Somebody contacted me from United States of America, a friend of mine. We are just Facebook friends. We never met before. We are just Facebook friends. He said, he wrote me in my inbox. I said, he said, are you a brother to, what do you call him now?
Charles Okocha.
Charles Okocha. I said no. Even when we went to a rally in Germany here, we went to a rally. Some people that we went rally with, they asked me the same thing. Like 2 guys asked me in that rally that day. I said, so if God forbid, if something should happen to Charles Okocha now, and they bring me and clone me, design me, you know, change, package me, people will believe that he's still that guy.
Yeah, just like Jubri and Buhari.
That is how they change. That is how Buhari died. They bring exactly carbon copy, someone that resembles Buhari from Sudan. Even when Buhari was sick, they know that this guy would die. That is when they started searching for someone they can use. You understand me? They wanted to do it in the time of Yar'Adua, but it was too late. The heat was too much. It was too late for them to clone someone, to package someone. It was too late. So that is why it took 3 months before government come out and tell the people they are governing that their president is dead. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So they have taken the correction now and said, if that kind of thing happen again, we will not let another person take over, but we will bring someone. That is Buhari. Buhari is dead. Buhari is dead. That is why, if Buhari is not dead, 2019 election, he has to debate with
Ezanata.
Yeah, Ezanata, you're welcome. Ezanata, you're welcome. You know, the presidential aspirants, all of them have to debate in open live debate. Do you know that Buhari, Jubril, refused to debate? He said Osibanjo, his VP, have to represent him to debate in 2019 presidential debate. You see me? Nnamdi Kanu challenge him. If you are the Buhari, speak Fufuje, which is the local language of Fulani, Fufuje. Yeah. Buhari, that guy cannot speak it because he's not Buhari.
Not Buhari.
The last concluded 2 days or 3 days, this thing in France, world leaders came for peace. To mark World War I peace, whatever peace they mark in France. Buhari was not there, and the Nigerian president was invited. He was not there. He's not afraid to come out in public because the Nnamdi Kanu has unmasked him. Nnamdi Kanu has unmasked him. You understand me? He's afraid now to come out in public. So Nigerians are living in denial, and especially the youth. If you see the rate the youth are being given gun to guide the cabals of 90, 95, 80, 85, 70, 75, the youth like me and you are being given gun to guide the old. And they are being instructed to kill their fellow youth.
Brainwash fools.
That is the height of brainwash in the life of the youth that makes me go insane. Look at the large number the youth are in abroad. The youth. See, you see, that is why I hate religion. And I don't want to think about it, because the more I think about religion, it makes me go mad, because religion make African youth to be weak.
Useless. Religion make African youth to be useless. And the pastor take advantage of it, and they use it to suppress us down. Instead of to be thinking of her, or to be questioning our kings, our politicians, our everybody to provide job, to provide what we need, we are busy in the church praying for God to come and build the second Niger bridge, to come and build the factory industry for us. We are still praying. No? God have drawn the plan. He's going to build it very soon in Africa. The companies, the Julius Berger, just name it. Any company can take Volkswagen, Porsche, just name it. They are coming to build in Africa. God himself will come and build it. They should keep on praying. Brother, try to summarize about the boycotting of election in Biafra land, and why even the Yoruba and the Edo and the South, so-called South, permit Biafra to use that word, and some stupid Igbo people who are still looking for PVC. Tell them the mean why they need to boycott everything and forget about the election, because we are heading to somewhere. There we must arrive. And let us finalize and round up.
Thank you very much, my brother. Professor, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak to our people. And I'm going to summarize by saying the people of Old Eastern region, I don't want to use South and Southeast, because even in geography, there is nothing like South-South.
You know,
Southeast. What we have is East, West, North, and South. But the criminality in the black man, oh my God. The criminality and the wickedness in the black man make Nigerians to create that South-South, Southeast. That's two South inside South. But they not have no North. The West have no West. But in the East, in the Old Eastern region, we have South and Southeast. That is how they divided us. Now, someone who is in the South will be looking at someone in the Southeast as his enemy. And someone in the South is looking, not knowing they are one. They are politically divided. So in my own terrain, there is nothing like South and Southeast. What we have is Old Eastern region.
Of course. All right.
So I urge all the people living in the territory of Old Eastern region like I said, I don't want to use South, South, and Southeast. The people living in the territory of Old Eastern Region should not participate in 2019 election. It is not useful for us. Election has never been, your election, your vote has never been counted. It will never be counted. It has never and will never. And it is not now. And Atiku and the Obi are not the sent, neither are they the savior. So now our people should hear it loud and clear. They should not go out and vote in 2019 election.
No voting in Biafra land.
Yeah. No voting in Biafra land. No voting in Biafra land. Sometimes I go insane because if we say it with mouths, people will still go out and vote. But we need some machines and granates on ground, at least to tell people that we are not joking.
No, brother. Time for machine and granite will come. There's time for everything. Time for machine will come where we will give what people need. We will give people what they want. If you want granite, you take. If you want machine, you will take. That is the time will come. But we are doing the needful at the needful time. But when time change, then we change with time. Address Edo and the Yoruba. The reason why they still need to follow us in this participation in boycotting election and let us just strive.
Good. Edo State, Yoruba land, we are one people. We are one people. You see, I recognize Yoruba people. I recognize the Edo people more than the Hausa Fulani. See, I have lived in Yoruba. Maybe I will not call Lagos Yoruba land, but this is their territory. I've lived there for more than 10 years. You understand me? So it's very easy for us to live together and without hurting each other. Do you understand me? But it's difficult for us to live with the North in the North without hurting each other. It's difficult. So I urge the West, don't participate in 2019 election for your own good, for your future generation, for your unborn children. Don't participate. When you don't vote, everybody from the South and the West did not vote. Nigeria will die a natural death without gun, without fighting, without shedding blood, without shooting a single bullet. Nigeria will die a natural death. It's true that they will put someone there. They will put someone there at the end of the day, but the world are not foolish. The world must know that they will ask question, they will ask, why did this territory did not vote? They said they don't want to be part of Nigeria. They want to be on their own, and the world will come in and start looking into it. You understand me? But when you continue to vote, the world are looking at you and say, okay, see, look at this guy. He said he wants to be free, and you are still participating in the same election that you say. They will look at you and say, this guy, you are stupid. Do you understand me? Thank you, my brother. So
you're highly welcome. So I will say that there's a reason to boycott election because we have been voting for so many years. It has never led us anywhere, but rather we go poorer and poorer. We die every day because of bad government. The government cannot hold anybody accountable. We don't have road. We don't have electricity. We don't have schools. We don't have nothing. Nothing is going. Nothing is working. People are homeless. People are sleeping under the bridge. People are being killed for ritual and the rest. There's nothing working in the zoo called Nigeria. These are reasons why every Edo person, every Yoruba, we're not saying that you should join Biafra struggle. You should do your own Oduduwa agitation, and you should do your Edo Kingdom agitation. Let us go. We cannot be continuing to live together with these Fulani people who are not to be killing people. And of course, when the right time comes, if they don't take time, if the right time comes, if they continue to be, animalistic, we will show them that we are demonic. I will say that I thank all Biafra and I thank everybody that was listening. Brother, I am so much, blessed to have you around, all hey Biafra or nothing, we stand with our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he is the savior and he have wakened millions of people to know that their destiny are being stolen by Nigeria and British colonization and British concussion of a country, of a company. I will not be saying too much, but let the youth take responsibility to their able hand. You may be in London, you may be in Germany, you may be in Paris, anywhere you are. Won't you come back one day, or will your children be lost in overseas? That means you are a weak person. You that is running for your country, that you are scared of the cabal. You are the most weakest, and you will be more weaker when you have even an opportunity to say something or to react or to participate in something that will bring revolution, to change your life and the life of your generation, and you keep quiet. Enough, a word is enough for the wise. Let us work together as youth to take our destiny from the old fools, old cargoes. Thank everyone. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. I love Biafra. I love you all. If I offend you, sorry, but especially I'm not apologizing to those people who have the mentality of Zoo. I'm apologizing to Biafra and people who love peace, people who love a country that is working, people who are not tied together with bondage of Zoo mentality. I'm not apologizing to these people. All hail Biafra. Thank you, brother. We shall see you again.
Lastly, okay. I say to Biafrans, keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Biafrans all over the world, keep your fingers crossed. Your freedom is coming it's near. It's near. Your freedom is near. Keep fighting, keep pushing. If you are making your paying your monthly dues or monthly donation or free will donation, whatever finances you are putting in this struggle, keep doing so, because your money is going a long way. Your money is going a long way. Keep paying your monthly dues. Keep making your monthly donations, because freedom is not free. Freedom costs money. It costs money. It costs life. It costs time. It costs energy. It costs everything. It's easy to come out and say, I need freedom. I need freedom. But are you ready to pay the ultimate price? Are you ready to hold on till the last man standing? Are you ready to bear the pains? Are you ready to sacrifice everything, including to put your own life on the line to achieve that freedom you are asking for? Remember, no oppressor will release his oppressed to live, to go. No oppressor will release his oppressed to go. Only the oppressed will stand up and look the eyes of the oppressor one-on-one and said, enough is enough. And when the oppressor see the right eye in you, the oppressor will leave you alone. That is what we are doing right now. We are standing tall and take the bull by the horn. Whatever thing you are doing for this Biafran struggle, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. A lot of people has laid their life for Biafra to come. Remember, during the 1967 to 1970, a lot of people died. Do you understand me? A lot of people died for Biafra to come. In this present generation, a lot of people has already died. Some of you, let me leave you with this. A lot of you don't know that Bruce Merrock, an American citizen, burned himself alive when he saw that people of Biafra were being killed during the Civil War. Bruce Merrock is a young man. He's a young man of 20-something years old. He poured himself fuel in front of White House in Washington in America and burned himself to death. Nine students burned themselves alive in France because of Biafra. You that are Biafrans, you don't know who you are. If you know who you are as a Biafran, this name Biafra alone, if you know who you are, as a Biafran, you will come out and fight this Biafra with your own life. People that doesn't know you, 9 students, not in one house, not in one city, in different locations, in different cities, in France, burned themselves alive. And Bruce Merrock do the same thing in America because of Biafra. And when we talk about Biafra, you think we are joking. Whatever you are doing, keep doing it. And I know we will get this freedom we are looking for and get the hell out of this zoo called Nigeria. And remember, lastly, if you are a Nigerian, you are a baboon or a monkey, choose one. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I'm so sorry that we have to close now. We broke up for long. All hey Biafra, and of course we continue to work together, to actualize our dream country, our beloved country, Biafra. All hey Biafra. He say.
All hey Biafra.
He say.
He say.
Thank you, brother.